Good afternoon. Today we'll be talking about the importance of financial statements. So 3 topics which cover 3 major financial markets, why understanding financial markets is important, and financial statement limitations. So there's 3 players in the financial markets: borrowers, savers, and financial institutions. Within the financial markets, as I said before, there are 3 principal sets of players that do interact. So we have borrowers, which is like you and I. That would be an individual and business. Savers, mostly individuals and investors. And then the financial institutions, which are intermediaries. And that would be, for example, a commercial bank. A bit further into depth on the financial intermediaries, that would be financial institutions like commercial banks, finance companies, insurance companies, investment banks, and investment companies that are called financial intermediaries. Basically what they do is they bring together those who have money, savers, and those who need money, borrowers. We move on to why understanding financial markets is important. The importance of accurate financial statements for business. Financial statements provide various financial information that investors and creditors use to evaluate a company's financial performance. For any business and for the people who run it, the importance of accurate financial statements cannot be underestimated. Here to understand about why understanding financial markets is important is because you don't want to invest in, you don't want to put your money into something that you don't know anything about. As good as your friend's advice may be on a stock or a security or an ETF or whatever it may be, unless if they're actually, a certified financial advisor, or there's somebody who actually does very well for themselves as a investor or whatever. If you're putting yourself into a situation where you don't know what you're getting into, you don't know the market, that's not smart. For example, for me, I work in the real estate field, and yes, I know a lot about the real estate investments, and investment properties, rental properties, all that. But I'm not going to go up to Wall Street and try to go jump into the market and just start trading stocks that I don't know anything about. That's not smart. So I guess the biggest thing here that I'm trying to say is that invest in something that you know about. Understand financial markets, understand financial statements, understand what you're reading into, what you're looking into, what you're going to put your hard-earned money into. Financial statement limitations are factors that a user should always be aware of before they rely solely on them to an excessive extent. Knowledge about these factors could result in a reduction of funds that you might invest in a business or action that you might take to further investigate that business. Some examples of these could be dependence on historical costs, inflationary effects, and or intangible assets that are not recorded.